friends, it's Gina Shumway here with Titan Group at Keller Williams Greater Chattanooga. If you're looking to invest around the Chattanooga area, one of the most common questions I get is, should I buy in Tennessee or Georgia? Today I'm going to discuss with you the differences so that you can make an informed decision. Chattanooga is a border market. Chattanooga sits right on the Tennessee-Georgia state line, so investing on either side is very common. Our office is a few minutes from Georgia, and it's normal to see buyers, tenants, and investors moving between both states. Both Tennessee and Georgia have A, B, and C class, neighborhood class areas. One state isn't automatically better than the other. Each has a mix of neighborhoods, price points, and rental opportunities. But there are a few differences. Lifestyle and demand differences. So a few general differences to be aware of. Tennessee has no state income tax, which matters especially for people who are relocating here, more so than most rental investors, but it does influence long-term demand on the Tennessee side. Georgia tends to be more popular because it has acreage, it's a little more rural, but it's still very close to Chattanooga. So if you're targeting tenants who want a little more land or country feel with a short commute to downtown Chattanooga, we often see opportunities in Georgia. You'll also see strong family ties. Many people prefer to stay near where they grew up, whether that's Ringgold, Oglethorpe, Eastridge, Saudi Daisy, Cleveland. All of that affects rental demand opportunities. The next question that I get a lot is, what about landlord friendliness? From an investor standpoint, both Tennessee and Georgia are considered very landlord-friendly states, especially compared to many other states. I actually have a lot of clients who specifically target our areas because of the tenant-friendly states that they come from. It's not a landlord-friendly state, and it's very difficult for them. So, from an investor standpoint, both Tennessee and Georgia are considered landlord-friendly. Neither has super heavy tenant protection laws that dramatically limit landlords, which honestly makes it attractive for buy and hold investors. You don't have to worry about getting a tenant in there and then it taking months and months and months for an eviction, should you need one. I hope not, but it happens. The next question we get is LLC setup. If you hold property in an LLC, both states make it fairly straightforward. It's honestly not that hard. There is a difference in the startup fee with Georgia. Last I checked, it was in the $110, $150 price range. Tennessee's filing fee is larger. I think it's $300. It's not necessarily a deal breaker, but it is worth knowing. As far as lease difference goes, an eviction notice, this is very high level, by the way. There are a few practical differences. On month-to-month tenancies, Georgia requires a 60-day notice from the landlord to the tenant to terminate the contract or change terms. And in Tennessee, it's only required to have a 30-day notice. And that's a bigger operational difference. Not necessarily huge, but it is a difference. As far as non-payment of rent, in Georgia, if rent isn't paid, the tenant has 7 days past the due date before eviction proceedings can begin. Once it goes to court, the landlord wins. The tenant usually has another 7 days to pay or vacate. Georgia keeps things very simple. Their handbook is very small. I want to say it's like 30 pages or something like that. So it's pretty simple and it's pretty straightforward. In Tennessee, if there's a lease violation like non-repayment, the landlord provides a 30-day notice and the tenant has 14 days to cure. It's called a cure or quit. Month-to-month tenancies can terminate in 30 days. I have had to evict a tenant before, and it wasn't too bad. But it does take probably about a month and a half, or sometimes a little bit longer. It just depends on court dates. But overall, they're not that different. So bottom line, there aren't massive differences between investing in Tennessee and Georgia. I will say that the price point of Georgia is lower. I would say it's about 10% lower in Georgia than it is in Tennessee, but your rental rates are also comparative. So I feel like it all kind of comes out in the wash. The biggest differences tend to be the LLC filing costs, the 60-day versus the 30-day month-to-month notice, slight differences in eviction timelines, but beyond that, your rental returns and demands really and truly just depends on neighborhood selection, price point, rentability, property condition, and then your tenant profile, not which state line that you're on. If you're considering investing in Chattanooga and want help comparing Tennessee versus Georgia, running cash flow numbers, or identifying strong rental areas, I would love to help. I'm Gina Shomway with Titan Group at Keller Williams, Greater Chattanooga. My team and I specialize in helping investors build wealth through single-family and small multifamily real estate. If this video was helpful, make sure to follow along and feel free to reach out anytime. I look forward to helping you. Have a great day.